Welcome to Riches. Riches for my britches. And my name is Josh, and it is May 21st, Tuesday. Ouch. I just bumped the old shin there. Let's take a look at the gap scan here. EDBL. First gapper of the day is up 44%, 2 million shares traded, 547,000 in the float, and a price of $5.48. This one had earnings on the 16th. Daily time frame. Big red day, couple of smaller red days. We hit this support down here. I mean, it was a nice bounce here pre-market, but it's right now it's kind of giving back all of that. So for our leading gapper, it's not that exciting to me. MMAT. Metamaterials shares are trading higher. Oh, some kind of news about market manipulation. Not the ideal kind of news. This one also is kind of selling off. Let's look at the daily. So we're trading up here by the near that 50 moving average. Oh, we hit a high of 450 here, 460, about 458 pre-market. That's a pretty big gap up. But selling all the way back off down to into this area. So that one's not real exciting either. That's our second leading gapper. Nice volume, nice float, nice price. But the chart, just like EDBL, the chart doesn't look real good right now. LRMR is our third leading gapper. It's up 17%. It does have news. It's therapeutics. The FDA has removed a partial clinical hold previously placed on the let's see if I can pronounce this. Namlabufusip. Nope, I failed. I don't know how to pronounce that word, but it's a clinical program. I'm not a doctor. Really light on volume. The float's a little on the high side. Price is getting up there, but it's okay. But it's only gapping up 17%. And right now the chart, let's see what we look like on these larger time frames. Ooh, nice EQ here on the daily. And so far looking like we've broken out over that. So that could be a good sign. So right now, back testing it. Gotta see some volume come into it. So we had a pre-market high, post-market high actually of 1068. The pre-market high is way down here at 888. Hourly time frame, it's an hourly equilibrium, so we're tightening up. Volatility is coming either to the upside or the downside. The question is, what kind of volume will we see on that? So LRMR, something to maybe keep an eye on. The next one down here, gapping up 11%, is LMFA, otherwise known as laughing my face off. Laughing my face off. There's no news on this one. It's light on volume. The float's okay. Price is okay. Chart looks really bad. It's sold off way too much. So as it stands, the gap scanner isn't showing us too much. The rest of these, you know, ASTS. Let's take a look at what's hitting the high of day scan. So we have BILI, nothing there. LI. That's not very interesting to me either. CCL, not interesting. TSLL, yeah, and LMFA we already looked at. Let's look at the cheaper penny stocks. NKLA. Now, this one's actually doing some stuff. Larger time frames here. I don't mind the price of it. I can't trade it pre-market, but I could certainly watch it when the bell rings. So we had this big move up here back in March. It sold off, and so now we're sitting at, well, so it's a daily downtrend and just due for a bounce, and that's kind of like what it looks like we're getting. Is this one have news? Boy, news is just not something that we're seeing a lot of here lately. So at 5:05, it announced an order for 100 hydrogen fuel celled electric trucks. Okay, well, I guess it has news. So I could mark out some daily levels. We have a double top here, roughly right around, well, it's almost a triple top, but right around that 68 cents level. Got this one that we are already, I think, above. Not yet. And there's a little rejection down here at that level. So that's the daily, the hourly. So it's hourly, higher, low. Well, kind of a cup and handle here. It's not a perfect cup and handle, but they seldom are. You'd almost have to draw a line like that for your handle and the cup. So it's a breakout over that. We'll keep that line there for now. And as you can see, we back tested it. Now let's see what that looks like here on a smaller time frame. 5-minute time frame, 1-minute time frame. So we pulled back to that level. We also pulled back to the EMA and the volume weighted average price. And it's a tightening range currently with an inside bar on the 5-minute time frame. And if I could trade this one pre-market, I probably would give it a shot somewhere in this area. NKLA, definitely I'll be watching that one. So what I'm going to do, there's nothing really to trade right now. But I'll load up a couple of these on the charts just so we can kind of keep an eye on them. What was the one that looked halfway decent? Was it LMFA? Was that the one that had the news? No. Was it MNDR? No. It wasn't ASTS, was it? No, it was the one. I'll look at GTBP from yesterday. Let's check this one out. So this one, I traded it yesterday, made some nice moves. I quit trading it right around in this area, but you can see here, and if I clear out, I'll just clear out those lines. Well, let's not, because see, I had these lines drawn here on this 5-minute time frame. You had this trough right here. You had this higher low support, and that came into play right here. And this is where I actually did get into a trade. We had that trough level of 707. We had the VWAP, and we also had pretty much psychological $7. We bounced off of it again here. I also traded that area as well. And then we came down into that zone. This is an entire zone. And double bottomed and took off from there and hit the high of 912. And then, you know, went a little bit higher and then pulled back. So we had a daily Doge candle. Right now in the hourly, we're tightening up. Found support down here. There could be some potential here. I'm going to get rid of this one. I'll mark out this high of day from yesterday. The problem with it is it's really light on volume right now. It's only 10,000 shares or so on these 1-minute candles, so that's pretty light. And it's a very wide spread as well. It's taken off though. Volume is starting to come into it now that we've broken over 866. We'll see what it wants to do here, down at $9. Boy, we got a spread here of 25 cents. It's a pretty wild spread. I'll put in a limit order. Let's just see here. Oh, it actually got filled. I'm kind of surprised by that. As we made our way up to 950. I didn't really think that would get filled. I was kind of thinking maybe I would wait and try to get in a little lower. But let's see if we break through 950. See if this one's got some strength for us here. Coming up to 950. Got some sellers up there. I'm going to go ahead and just sell that. Take the profit on it real quick. I'll get my max loss system started up here. Okay. And then maybe if it pulls back to like 866 or something, but I don't know. This thing seems like it's pretty strong. Put a few limit orders in down there just in case. There's the breakthrough 50. That's a major profit taking up there. That's a sizable drop, isn't it? Well, see if we get back up above 50. I'm in really high on this. I'm in it up at 57. Just holding a quarter of a position in case it decides it wants to break out over this high of 965. Got our high of yesterday up at 1066. I've got a couple of buy orders in down here in case it were to drop all of a sudden on this 5-minute candle. We've also got a new 15-minute candle here as well. So decreasing volume on this pullback. I added to it one time to bring my cost basis down in case we get a little jump here. But it also increases my risk. Okay, there's a test of support down there, a low of 921 on this candle. So low of that candle is 903. We're looking for a 1-minute higher low. Or I should say I am. I don't know if you are. When I say we, I guess I'm talking about the bulls. I went ahead and sold half of that. I'm going to sell the rest of it just because I was red and that got me back to green. And let's see if we get an equilibrium here. And I'm going to cancel a few of these orders. I kind of want to put my orders down at 866. So we might bounce off the VWAP, but we have that support now down at 866. So I'm going to just move my orders there. And we'll see. That was a pretty harsh rejection. Now, if we can get back over that, that's saying something about the kind of move this may turn out to be. I'm going to put NKLA up here on my chart as well, just to kind of watch it, even though I know I can't trade it. And our two leading gappers here, they're really just selling off. Not expecting a whole lot there. Certainly due for a bounce on both of them. Gosh, NKLA, man. 1 cent candle range. Whoa. The bulls are trying to give it a shot here. I know it's missing my music. Okay. So far we're holding support down here. I'm kind of surprised we haven't dropped yet. But a couple of red flags with these red candles in the upper wicks. But like I said, if we get over those, that could be pretty strong. Pretty strong move for the bulls. The bulls need to make a statement here and say, no, we're not gonna drop too much further. We're gonna take these bears by surprise, and we're just gonna run over these shorts. We got one here at 79 cents, MGOL. I think I checked this out already. Maybe I didn't. No, look at that. MGOL. Still don't. Global announces first quarter, so it's first quarter 2024 results. Okay, I'll go ahead and load them up on a chart over here. You never know. If it gets above $1, maybe I could trade it. Let's see if I can. The trick is on this price ladder is to try to zoom out to an even price so I could actually place a limit order. Yeah, I just don't think I can do it. All right, so we got ourselves a nice little pattern here. Let's see now if the bulls can defend and buy the dip. This is a moment of truth right here. What the bulls want to see is this lower low with no follow through, because that tells us that the bears aren't strong enough to push the price down further. It's kind of hard to know exactly where I'd want to draw this trend line. I think I know where I'd probably want to put it, maybe right here. Let's do that. Let's just see. I'm curious if this will let me get into this. No, see, it won't. I have to find an exact price point, and there really aren't any. Like 82 cents even or 81 cents even. I'm kind of tempted to want to buy this, but I don't know. Nice equilibrium. Nice EQ on this one. Let's see. Well, the volume has really died off here, though. That's pretty common for consolidation, but the fact that it's so light. If I was trading any kind of share size at all, that it'd be hard to get in and out of this right now. What do we have here? See, the volume on this one's pretty light too, so I can't trade that. This one has great volume. Well, there she goes. So I put in a limit order, got filled at 9:45. Low of that candle is 926. I get ready to bail here if that low if it drops down to that low. But otherwise, see what the bulls want to do. Are we going to break through 965? There's the break. What are we going to do? Get up to 10 here? Okay, I went ahead and took the profit. $10, that's a nice even number. I've seen stocks reject at $10 quite often. But I don't know, 5-minute consolidation. This is a brand new breakout after that 5-minute setup. So, you know, there's a good chance we're going to get up there to 1066 and just blast right through. $0.73 on that candle range. Well, I put in an order to get in that, and let's wait, see if she wants to pull back here. Let's just see if we can get a pullback. Oh, wow. Crazy, man. Okay. Cancel those limit orders. Yeah, this one is definitely doing some stuff. Oh my God. I did not expect that. Look at this thing go. This is huge, you guys. I didn't expect that at all. So we got over that rejection of yesterday. Here we are up over 1066. I'm looking for an opportunity to get back in, but I really don't want to be a buyer up here. But I'm thinking about it. We're up over 1150. Put in a limit order. That was nice. That was nice. And just like that, I'm really close to my daily goal. That was a huge burst. And that was on a quarter of a position. Man, imagine if I had taken a full position. I wouldn't want to risk that much. Damn. Yeah, I definitely don't want to jump in it now. I mean, it's up there so extended now. Let's look at the daily time frame on this. I'll do it over here so we can all kind of see it. GTBP. And what's going on with the gap scan here? It's only showing it's gapping up 4%. That doesn't make sense. Oh, it's because I froze it. Ah, there we go. It's our leading gapper now, 63%. Dang, what a move. What a move. All right, so the daily time frame, we're trading up at $14, so we're going to be way, way, way up here. This thing is just on fire, isn't it? It still doesn't have news. Oh, quarter one results. I didn't see that yesterday. I was looking for news on this and I didn't see it. All right, let's draw out these daily levels. So 1611 and 1445. So we came up close to that one. Got almost to it. These candle ranges are huge on this. And then after that, there's just a bunch of smaller resistances all the way up here. So I don't really know if I want to mark all those. That's going to really... it's really going to make the chart look busy. But I'm just looking for those big rejection points. I mean, I don't think we're going to get way up here. That would be pretty crazy, right? There's no way. This one's definitely making huge moves. I mean, I kind of thought maybe it was over here, but it wasn't. What an incredible move. Okay, so as always, after big wins and stuff, I like to take a break, and that's what I'm going to do now. So I will be back here probably in about 10 minutes to take a look at what else is hopping. We got almost a half hour, about 40 minutes till the market opens. So I will be back shortly. Okay, we're back. I managed to lose a little bit of money here just as I sat down. I saw this candle making a move up. This one moved up, and then as it pulled back, I jumped in it, but it started to drop lower, so I just got back out for about a $2 loss. So that was a pretty good loss. My candle ranges, the candle ranges on it have widened out considerably. We have a double top up here, up at 1550. And I'm not sure I really want to jump into this again. I mean, it keeps going higher. The risk, my risk tolerance, well, if I widen out my stop, then it won't be so bad. So let's take a look. I mean, I like this setup. I kind of want to get in it here. I'm just worried about a sudden drop, you know. We have that 5-minute candle with an upper wick. It's about to close. It might close red. Closed green, but I mean, it's in equilibrium right now. I could take a shot at it. I mean, we're coming off of that daily level. We've got the EMA there. High of that candle is 1484. Oops, I tried to get in with a limit order, but it's already trying to go here. Let's see what happens. This thing is really whipping around. We could be on the backside of the move is what I'm thinking, but with this one you just don't know. So the low of that candle is 1464. I'm watching that. If we drop to 1464, I will get out. Otherwise, I'll look for the breakthrough 1550 and try to get that move up to 1611. So we have a triple top now at 1550. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get out just because of the fact that it looks like it's rejecting. And like I said, let's go over here and we'll take a look at what else we got going on. There it comes down again. I just can't seem to stop thinking that maybe this is going to go higher. Now the low of that candle's 55. But I've taken 2 losses in a row. I think I better stick with my gut on this one and just stop trading it for now. That's 3 losses in a row. I took myself out of that one, obviously, but so GTBP is our leading gapper now. EDBL, let's take a look and see if that one's doing much. So the way it's sold off there, you know, we're down in this consolidation zone down here. Let me hide that. If anything, we'd just be looking for a bounce. So the bulls did buy the dip down here. Okay, so there goes the consolidation on GTBP. It's a 2-bar pullback on the 5-minute for the moment. We have this zone of consolidation down here. And you've got the VWAP. Our 5-minute higher low is right here at 1170. I'm going to get rid of some of these daily levels just to kind of clear things up a bit. Okay, so EDBL possibility on that one. For a bounce here, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4 hourly candles in a row of just lower highs. So we are basing out down here at this 492 level. Smaller time frame, volume super light. And we are so far above yesterday's high. Oh, let's see. I'm going to freeze these again. MMAT. It's that same scenario. Wait a minute. What do we have here? Oh, I'm still... Okay, it didn't change. Here we go. So on this one... I mean, this one's the same story, you know, with lower highs on every hourly candle. Kind of basing out. We don't have the same kind of support here that we have on EDBL like this. I like MGOL, but I can't trade it pre-market. I'm going to keep an eye on it. And NKLA possibility there too. So I think these are the 4 stocks I'm going to be watching. What else? So everything else on the scan I didn't really like. Oh, there we go. It got filled, but we dropped really low here. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Whoa, dude. That was a huge, huge drop. That was not expected at all. Let's see here. That was a real drop there, wasn't it? That was massive. I probably better get out of this. I'm already down below my max loss. But you know, I'm kind of thinking we bounce from here. Just because of the size of the irrational drop on that. Like a deer in headlights kind of move there. I haven't seen that. I haven't had that happen to me in a long time. Was there news that just came out on that thing? So my average is at 922. It's got to come up quite a bit for me just for me to get back to where I was. So that's a bear flag. That is probably the biggest drop that I've been caught in so long. It's that low of yesterday we're bouncing off of. Would like to see a little more follow through than that. I'm sure I'm not the only one sitting here caught in this. It was a double bottom from yesterday. And it took us a while yesterday to get going off of that double bottom. So we'll see if maybe today we can get another bounce off of that. 5-minute candle will be closing here soon. I'm gonna put a line up here. Whoops. 820 is that high. So my daily max loss is $20. And if I get stopped out here on this, it's going to be bad. It's going to be like a $40 to $60 loss, which is huge. So I had 3 limit orders in down at the VWAP that got filled on that drop, because I had expected some sort of bounce if we got down there. I did not expect to see it drop that huge. The pain is real today. And let's see if we're going to get ourselves a bear flag and continuation down on this. It's kind of what it's looking like. I've got another order in down here to bring my cost basis down in case we bounce off 660. But I got to be really quick to just get the hell out if it starts dropping lower. Because 660 is that low of yesterday. So $7 psychological that came into play yesterday. Had a nice trade off of $7 yesterday pre-market. Can't tell you how many times in the past I've been in this position of holding a losing trade and just sitting there and watching every single tick and hoping that it goes back up, and then eventually it just drops and take huge losses. And so it's been a long time since I've been in a position like this. If this was the regular open market, I would have had stop losses in place and it would have taken me out of the trade long before this. But it's very rare to see these kinds of drops happen. So I got to be quick here, probably, to take profit. I really want to see us get back up to 820 if we can at least get that high. 922 would be really nice, but but technically our line is on that last 5-minute candle right there. So on a bear flag, you'd see a break of 770 and then a failure. Right now I could take myself out for about a $24 loss. That's manageable. But I'm going to maybe be stubborn about this and see if we can get above $8. Just because of the size of that drop that we had, I feel like there should be a little more of a bounce here. So we couldn't close above 770 on that last candle. And so if we start to drop back down below the last 5-minute candle, we'll be seeing a confirmed bear flag on the 5-minute. Right now the bears are kind of winning out here. Technically, because I was up $15 today, my max loss is at negative 425 because I have a trailing stop on my max loss. So I should have only been down negative 425 at the maximum today, but you know, we all saw that drop, so. So we'll see what we do down here. See, I had kind of hoped that on this 5-minute candle, we would have broke the low of the last one first and then see the bulls by the dip rather than break the high first. A lot of sellers at $7.80 there. There's the EMA. Would love to see a close over 770 to give me any kind of confidence that this trade might actually keep going. So far, we've been unable to close over 770 on 1, 2, 3 candles, and this would be number 4. And the market's going to open here in a little bit too, so we got 1 minute till market open. And that's the thing too. Market open, you got to be really careful, because if this thing drops, it could get halted going down, and then I'm going to be looking at a much bigger loss. So the question is, do I want to hold this before the open. On the other hand, we're down at a key support level from yesterday, so maybe there will be a lot of buying at this level too. That's very possible as well. So this is that bear flag confirming. But let's see if the bulls buy the dip here and we get any kind of move whatsoever going back up. I tried to put in a stop loss here, but for some reason you can see the loss. I can't move it around. Oh, I see. Okay. There was a warning. I don't know why it won't let me put in a stop loss. Oh, I'm sitting on extended hours here. That's why. 660. I think we're halted going up here. Not exactly what I wanted to see. It's possible we could resume lower. But there it is. So that's a halt going up. I'm going to go ahead and cancel those orders I have there. And we'll see what happens. Dang it. I was trying to buy this NKLA and I couldn't get it set up in time. Dang it. I wanted to buy it down here, but I was trying to set everything up. That would have been a nice win. I probably shouldn't be trading anything else because I'm already sitting red here. So halt resumption, we're halted at $8.11. Halt resumption should be at 637.12. Okay, keeping an eye on the clock here. We got 1 minute to go till halt resumption. Halted at $8.11. Hoping like hell it doesn't resume lower. Or halt going down. Whatever the case may be here. So here we go, getting ready. About 12 seconds left till resumption, assuming it's a 5-minute halt. Okay, I went ahead and just took myself out of the trade. So I'm in one little trade over here, and I think that for the purpose of today's hard knocks is to stop trading. I'm down 10.99, so I'm down half of a max loss. I got very lucky. The only reason I added to this trade down here is because of the massive drop that we had there. That is an irrational drop. And oftentimes with irrational drops like that, you will see a bounce. And I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing go higher. I just didn't want to be the one holding it and taking a $40 loss and giving back days worth of profit. That's just not worth it to me. So that very scary moment for me today. But as it turns out now, I am in a manageable position here. So I didn't want to have a red day today, but that's okay. After that, I'm just going to stop. I'm not willing to trade anymore. I'm pretty much below my max loss of negative 425. So this is crazy. Realized profit. So I looked over at one point. I saw that I could have been down like negative $40, but my realized profit, and that's what I go off of, low of day is negative 10.99. So I'm going to finish at my low 10.99. So I lost 10.99. My low of day negative 10.99. My high of day was 15.75. So there it is. And so what would have been a nice green day turned into a pretty good red day because of that horrid drop on BPTS. And let's go take a look at it one more time here. Look at that. And so I needed to get up to $9.21 on this one in order to get back to where I was, back to $15 profit. Right now, I'd probably be sitting just about break even on the day. You know, getting pretty close to that 921 level. So yeah, I would have been green right now if I had kept holding this, but it wasn't worth the risk. I'm not about risking a bunch of money. I'm about just sticking with my plan. So, worst day so far of this challenge. Sorry for smacking in the microphone there. I'm going to shut her down and go clear my head. I'll come back tomorrow, and you know, this was a fluke thing. I don't think I've ever had this happen to me pre-market. I don't believe I have. I think that's the first I've ever had that happen. So good luck in your trading today. I hope everything went well for you and that you did not get caught in that big drop. I will see you here tomorrow morning, bright and early. Take care. Bye-bye.